What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 523 interviews I've done, local and internationally. This is a huge interview. Give a second for these few special guests to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I.E. Brown. I'm booking until February, so inbox me. Happy Saturday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences anyone that has lost anyone. Now, this is live. We don't know what is going to be said right now on this Iccy Show, so just heads up. So if you don't think you can handle it, this show might not be for you today. So give this special guest a second to get on here. Did you get the link? This is one of my, I'll wait until he comes on here. This interview is very special to me, and I'll explain why when he gets on here. I'm going to send you it again right now. Peace, Keith. Stay tuned on this interview. You want to tune on to this, everybody. This is a big interview. Big interview. I just sent you the ad in. Just accept it, okay? Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Iccy Show. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, cool. So, my name is Jackie. Welcome to the Iccy Show. You guys are live on my show. My show has been around for 4 years, and I've done over 520 interviews, local and internationally. Just a quick heads up about me, real quick. We're live at the what prison are you at, sir?
Say that again.
What prison are you at?
Calhoun State.
Out of state?
Calhoun State.
Okay. Everybody that's in here, this is live right now. We are live in the jails right now. I just want to tell you a little bit about me, because I know you guys don't know of me. I lost my brother 2 months ago. He was fighting for his whole life in jail, and he got out, and then he's no longer here. So this interview is very special to my heart. R.I.P. my CIP, my brother. So tell them a little bit about you, sir, about so we could get to know you.
My name's Tyrone. I'm 25. I've been locked up 2 years, going on 3, for a crime that I didn't commit, but I know, God work in mysterious ways. So, hey, I just gotta thank God for just still being alive. Just still being here.
Now, do you have children?
Yes, man. I got 3.
Oh, so it's hard. That's super hard. Being inside with children. I hope you get to see them. And don't ever give up. What is the best advice that you could tell somebody that's tuning in right now that is in a similar situation like you?
My best advice is, y'all, please stay out of trouble. Stay out of the way, please, because this is not the place where you want to be. Like, for real. Prison it really ain't the same. It really ain't. We face death every day. Like, sometimes we get to talk to our family, sometimes we don't. But sometimes it get very difficult.
Yeah.
Y'all, please stay out of the way.
And I know it hurts, because when I seen you, you were one of the first people I seen the other day on the live, and I could tell it hurts, and I salute to all you inside, innocent or guilty. No one can judge you. God is the only one that can judge, and people don't realize that sometimes we make bad mistakes, sometimes we make good mistakes, but we're our own learner and our own teacher, and people don't understand know what I mean? And I salute to all of you because you stay strong. Don't ever give up. Give up. Do it for your children, you know. And you know, salute to you. Hi, how you doing? Peace, peace. I see. So you know, when do they think you'll be out?
I should probably have about three more years.
That's not
Give me 20
too much. You can hold on. I know it's. I know it's. I know it seems easier than done, but I was the one to go visit my brother. Every time he had a visit, to do the calls, I was the one that, you know, the third party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I salute to you. You know, in 3 years, I'm gonna be praying for you that, you know, it goes fast and you just stay focused. And you know, I see what you guys got going on. Like, I see you got a system, and I love how you work out. My brother couldn't even work out with the prison he was at. So, I salute to that because they should have, you know, activities for the anyone that's incarcerated, to be able to do stuff to keep their mind motivated and to keep everybody safe. You know, you guys, you gotta be, you fear for your life inside because you gotta wonder who's your left hand or your right hand. And you know, with how do you say this, the what I want to say, uh, dang, the people that are inside, the workers, we'll say the workers. And you know, you don't know who you could trust with them too, because you're putting your life behind the door.
Right.
But who can you really trust when that's their job to be protecting you guys? And how do you feel like being inside? Do you feel like you're protected by them or no?
Nancy, because most of the time they really don't care about you at that point. They'll come here, they just really come to work just to get a check and go out. They don't really care about your well-being. They don't care about if you living or dead or not. They just come. They just here.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any shout outs or anybody you want to give a shout out
to? Like, shout out to my mom, my kids. I love y'all. I'll be home soon. Trust me. I'll be home soon. God got me.
Salute, definitely, definitely. And is there anything else you would like to talk about? We'll let the next person go.
Here you go. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, welcome to the Iccy Showw. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm blessed. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Start off with your name and you know, talk a little bit about your situation.
Okay. My name is Kendall Young. I go by Ken. I'm 23 years old. I've been locked up for 4 years since I was 19. I'm charged with armed robbery, home invasion, a few other smaller charges. This is my first time being in trouble, my first bid. Never did a juvenile bid, anything like that. I'm here. I gave me 25 to 10. Split
25 to 10? Dang, that's a long
25
time.
to 10.
Wow. You know, stay strong, you know, especially being so young. You must have, you know, that's not having a record and then getting that, but the charges is serious. So
Yeah.
I can see it balancing that. But from your state of mind, how are you being so young and then, you know, your years have passed and you know you're still inside? What could you tell someone
With this being
in
my
your
first
situation?
with this being my first bid, you know, I came in the system when I was 19, you know. It's people in here from 18 to 100. So with that being said, I've seen folks who way older than me go home and live the rest of their life. So with me being on 23, if I max out, I'll be 29 years old when I go home. I still got a lot of life left. So I'm blessed that I caught this time early in my life. I wish I would have never caught it, of course, but trials and tribulations, sometimes you got to be sat down and be taught a lesson, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. So if I do max out, I'm 29, put this behind me. I got my GED, all that. I'm trying to get a trade, trying to get a college education, all that. So this is what I needed. I tell myself, if I would have stayed on the street, I probably either have more time by now, or it's possible I'd have been dead. So I look at the situation as a blessing for me.
Yes. And you can't be too hard on yourself, because, you know, like I was just telling the other gentleman, you know, we're our own teachers, our own learners. I'm 44. I've been through hell and hell water, through, you know, you name it, I've been through it. And you know, it sucks because, like, you know, when you have your visits and, you know, when the doors close, people don't understand what goes in behind the jails, behind the doors. And it's like you don't get good food. That's one thing that I think, you know, all jails and prisons should have. Nutritious, you know, that should be the key, that they should be focusing on the inmates, you know, because if they eating crappy food, no mind is going to be a right mind inside, fearing for your life inside, never mind not having the right nutrition for your body and your mind and your soul. And people don't understand that.
I agree. Being in the situation we in, a lot of situations happen over food. If you believe, that's one of, like, it's an essential in here. It be the pettiest of things, but it's like people gotta survive. People gotta survive. So folks getting into it over $4, $5, $6 worth of food. It shouldn't be like that. But once you eat slop out the child that's literally not edible, when you bust it open and you see raw meat, I understand why some folks trip about a few dollars in food. Folks in here hungry.
Right. I like your necklace.
Appreciate it. You know, we doing all right in here. You know, we gone, but we ain't forgotten. You know,
Yeah,
we ain't forgotten. Yeah,
definitely. And I like how you're young and you got your mind right. You know what you want. You set down, like, you're like, all right, 29, I'm out. But now can you get out before 29 if you stay on good behavior?
Yes, man, I can parole out. I'm supposed to have a PED for the month of December. I don't know. They ain't called me up though, but I'm parole eligible now. I should be, so I can parole out anytime between now and 29. Good behavior. I'm gonna stay on the right track. Gotta
all right, cool. And I like how you guys, you know, you like a brotherhood. You stick together, and I see everybody that's in the video, and you guys were the ones in the video from the other day. And I like that because it's hard to survive inside and not knowing who to trust. But I could tell you guys are solid, and that's why I wanted to interview you guys. This is my biggest dream, to have the jails on my Iccy Show. I said I would retire my show if I ever got to get into the jails to interview inside the jails, because people don't understand. I was arrested at 15, stolen car. And since I was 15, my mom had to come pick me up at the police station and, you know, deal with that bullshit. But that was my opening. Like, all right, I gotta settle down. This is it. At 15, so I lived life real fast. Like, I didn't get to be a kid being a kid. I didn't get to be a teenager being a teenager, you know. So I was always about making money. That was always on my mind. And I got kids, so it's like, now I live for my kids. I'm gonna be a grandmother. I'm living for my grandbaby. So you're gonna be young enough to start your family. You know, just like you're gonna when you get out, like, what your mind is, stay the same focus. It's gonna be different when you get out, but always realize, you know, you're a great man, and no one can take that away from you. You know, that's any of you in there. And people don't realize that everyone is their own soldier, everyone is their own person, but we're all related somehow, some way. So if we can make a difference for somebody else, why not make that difference for that person?
I love that. We appreciate the words of wisdom.
You're welcome.
I want to say this before. I don't know how much time each of us get, you know, but I just want
to say this. You guys got all the time you want. I don't know what time we're on your time.
Okay. Look, I just want to give my little advice to everybody out there on some because I'm 23. I can relate to the youth. You know, I'm still the youth. So yes. I just want to say to y'all, and this something I've learned since coming to prison. This is a quote that I've locked in since I came to prison. Think twice before you move once. Don't let temporary feelings make permanent decisions. You feel me? Sometimes you got to change your people, place, and thoughts to be truly happy. You feel me? Sometimes you just got to do that. Trust me, to all the young people out there, I understand where y'all coming from. Y'all want it now. I wanted it now. I wanted it now. I grew up poor, poverty, sleeping on concrete. Dead ass serious, you feel me? I understand. I started robbing when I was like 13 years old. It didn't do nothing for me. I robbed for 6 years straight from 13 to 19. I was still broke as hell, you feel me? I ended up in prison. It ain't worth it. Trust me, it ain't worth it. Like the lad dude said, folks in here getting hurt, dying, getting pushed to the point of suicide, all type of things, you feel me? Trying drugs they ain't never did. So it's like it ain't worth it, you know. Just stay down, just stay down. All them bust down rollies and all what you hear in the rap music, it sound good. Work hard to it, but work legally. It's 2023 almost, you feel me? There's a lot of avenues out there. You ain't gotta rob, sell dope, kill, none of that.
Right. And you know it's crazy that you say that too. You brought up a good situation, suicide. One thing is when you were going through that, suicide out here is like the new number one. And unfortunately that is the era. And I feel like, you know, that during the pandemic, it screwed a lot of people's brains up. People couldn't get their medication when they needed their medication because the doctor's office was closed. Or you know, we were all shut down. How was it inside being shut down when the whole world outside is being shut down? How was it inside?
Okay. Ain't it? Okay, so I came into the system 2019. That's when the whole COVID government shutting the whole little thing first started. Like I said, in my first bid. So I don't know how chain gang was before. I don't heard about it. But I came into barely in the officers, free range, inmates run the compound. You know, it's wild, wild west. This is what I came into. We grown men, we can kind of handle ourselves. I respect you men around me because we is handling business, doing what we need to do. We're not just in here just whacking each other, killing each other, none of that. But it do go up. And like you said, folks get hurt, ain't really no medical and nothing like that. It's the Wild West around here. So it's just, that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is what I came into. I'm not used to no 13, none of that. Walk inside the red line. Now we freestyle, we do what we want to do. And it's kind of crazy. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. Teach his own.
Yep, definitely. And were you the one that was rapping the other day in the video?
Nah, that wasn't me. That was the first one. I'm the Barry Gordy of this. You know, I'm in the background. I'm P. You know, I can't rap anything like that, but I can network, put together. You feel me? All my brothers gonna be rich one day. All of them.
Yes.
Make sure of it.
Definitely. I want everyone. I'm the type that I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to get that bag. I want everyone to make it. And we need to clear up these jails. The jails are overwhelmed, overstuffed, and it's like, you know, I don't know if you remember, like, on the news a couple of years ago. Remember that lady that tampered with a lot of people's it was all over the news. Tampered with the urine. So a lot of people got locked up over someone doing stupid shit like that. And I think there's over, I want to say like 2,000 inmates that got arrested. Yeah, went to prison because of this lady. But she's in jail now, but people are getting released now because of her tampering with their urine. So, you know, I feel like if you make a mistake, like I hate that law. I believe it's in California, and they're trying to make it all around. The strike law. I forget what it is. I can't think of it right now. Excuse me. But what I want to say is, you know, I feel like everyone deserves a second chance, no matter if you did it, not did it, or what the situation is. So I believe in, why not go through mental. All right, you go to jail. All right, but don't serve your time. Go into like a halfway house, you know, because you have to get used to being out again. Right. You can't just come out and then think, oh, it's a different life. Like I know people that was serving a lot of years, and they came out, and then technology, they didn't know anything about technology. My brother's one of them. You know, he thought all he knew was in and out of jail, falsely getting accused, back in jail because of his rap sheet. They just accused of him of what his sheet looks like. So boom, back in. So his whole life he was fighting. And it's like, imagine how many other people are fighting for their life. That stuff they didn't even do. And it's like, you know, where's the proof? How can somebody be locked up for something that they didn't even do without the proof? You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
feel like a trial, like if you can lock somebody up, I feel like the law should be, if you can lock somebody up, then then they should have a trial right then and there, type of thing. Like give
I
them
agree.
a quick, you know, when you go in front of the judge, when you get arrested and you go in front of the judge to see, you know, what the situation is,
Mhm.
you know, that's what I feel like.
Right, I'm listening. I feel like with what you saying, a lot of people, this ain't nothing on no giving advice to the criminals, if you get what I'm saying. But know what you get into. And what I mean by that is know the law. You know, cause I can admit I was ignorant to the law before I had got locked up. When I caught my little armed robbery charge and all that, I'm thinking I ain't never been in trouble, none of that. I'm finna get a slap on the wrist. I'll be right back on the street. You feel me? When them folk came at me my first plea deal, 25 do 15 to the door, and I'm like, I'm 19 years old. I ain't never been juvenile, none of that. You know, I'm telling you, if I trip out, yeah, but slap me on the wrist. Give me some paper. Give me a chance. But that's when I went to learn about mandatory minimums. Mandatory minimums. What else? Things like the 13th Amendment and all that. Like you really need to learn about this stuff because this stuff is actually in there. I remember my lawyer told me before I even sat down and explained to him my point of my case. That man told me I read over the of your transcript, whatever it is, and he said you gonna lose. He was like, you're gonna lose trial. He was like, even if you 100% know you didn't do it, you need to take a plea deal. So a lot of people, I feel like that scares them. Like you telling me off rip, I'm gonna lose trial. You're telling me even if I know 100% I didn't do it, I'm gonna lose. So a lot of people take plea deals knowing like they not gonna win trial because you're gonna get bout. You know, you go to trial, they gonna drop that thing on you. Yeah, they can give you the max. So it's like I'm thinking like I want to go to trial. I want to go to jail with so many loopholes in my case because I didn't get caught at the scene, none of that. Whole bunch of different stories being told. But this man told me, you're going to lose. I don't care what you got to say, you're going to lose. Take the plea deal. I'm like, I stayed down though. I stayed down 18 months in the county. I got it dropped from 25 to 15 to 25 to 10.
You're a soldier.
It was the best we could do.
You're a real man. Like you're a soldier. Salute definitely to you because um it's crazy because my brother was fighting 3 years. They were saying you know, there was a murder and they were saying he did it. And he had it, you know, he got arrested. He was there for 3 years fighting for his life. And then come to find out, they released him because it wasn't even him that did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, and they were trying to just take the plea. He's like, I didn't do it, so why would I take a plea? And it's like they were trying to fry him not to come home because of his rap sheet. And it's like, dog, I'm innocent, so why the fuck excuse my language? Why do I need to you know, take a plea that I didn't even do? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, imagine like what you just said. They just want to give you the plea. These lawyers need to, you know, that's your job, but do your job and, you know, fight for these prisoners, fight for these inmates. These inmates need you. They're counting on you. Their families counting on you. There's so many innocent people that are locked up, you know, and it's very sad. It really is, and it breaks my heart. And I hope that, you know, in the future things will get situated for everybody and things will change for the better for the inmates because, you know, it's crazy. When my brother came home, he taught us how to make food, you know, like from the canteen food.
Right.
That's all he knew in his mind, what to do, like, you know, to cook. And it's like he taught my son, his godson, you know, to make like the cakes, the birthday cakes, how you guys make. It's not like a regular cake, you know, but it's with the creamer.
Oh yeah, the creamer, the honey buns, whatever little candy you got on the store and stuff. Yeah, the duplex cookies, all that. Yeah, okay.
I learned a lot of stuff about inside. So it's like, you know, I take what my brother taught us, you know, and it will show my son too, you know, like uncle was fighting for his life, you know, so it's like you gotta be focused. You don't want to end up getting falsely accused like your uncle did, you know, and it sucks. and like you being young. But one good thing with you, you got some OGs next to you that, you know, I could tell they respect you a lot. So, you know, to have that on your shoulder, that's a guidance to you. You know, to protect you, but also to guide you from not slipping up. And even though you're your own teacher, but it's good to have people like that next to you, especially inside. You're really lucky, because some people are loners. Some people don't have that protection. Some people don't even have people around them that they could trust. So you're a solid person to have that. So salute to you.
All right, all right.
And don't give up.
All right.
Never give up. Please don't give up. And you said suicide. You know, suicide is really my brother was shot in the head. So I know how serious suicide is, and it's the new #1, and it's sad. What could you tell anybody that is going through anything that feels like giving up and really feels like pulling, you know, the plug on themselves?
Trials and tribulations, no matter who you is, no matter what status you in, trials and tribulations, you gonna go through triumphs, you feel me? It gotta get dark before it get lighter, you feel me? Stay down until you come up. Believe me, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. This is not the end of the road. This is just a chapter in your life. Life is a book, this is a chapter. That's it. Some people, just like a book, they might die in the book, or they might come back to life later on. You never know, you feel me? You just gotta keep it pushing, keep it going. I want to say this also, and then I'm going after this one. I'm no better than nobody on this planet. Nobody. Like I said, I was out there bullshitting, excuse my mouth, for years out there on the street doing a whole bunch of nothing. I've always known I was an intelligent individual. When I came to prison, and I came to Calhoun, them folks sent me some GED study stuff. Never touched it, never opened it, never opened it. The day for us to take our test for our GED, I went up there. I took math, science, social studies, and science. I think I said science twice. Yeah. I said math, science, social studies. What am I mentioning? And language arts. Didn't do no studying. I got the highest score in the last 20 years at this camp. Nice. I was valedictorian. I gave a speech at graduation and everything. And what I told them folks is the same thing I told y'all. If I can do it, y'all can do it. I ain't no different. You feel me? I said that just shows us that we were not putting our full potential out there on the street. I just came in here and took this test and got the highest score in the last 20 years. If I would put that same energy that I did into that test into something positive on the street, I would not be here right now. You feel me? So just redirect your energy and keep your head up. That's all I gotta say.
Any shout outs you want to give before you go?
I don't, I'm kind of bad with social media. I don't know nobody page and that like that. But shout out to my mama, of course, the OG. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to both my sisters. Shout out to my older sister. She just graduated Clark Atlanta Thursday, and she finna give birth on Monday to her first child. Shout out to my second sister, J for being a real sister. I love you to death. You feel me? Shout out to my daddy. And shout out to all the inmates around the country. And shout out to Iccy Showw. Right. I'm sorry. Yep.
Salute, definitely.
Oh, since Nick was scared, young man said, what's happening with it?
I'm sorry, can you come a little closer? What did you say? We couldn't hear you.
I said, since Nick's man was scared, I'm on him. What's happening with it?
Peace.
How you?
How you doing? Peace, peace. Welcome to the Iccy Showw.
Okay. My name is Demario Palm.
And how long are you doing?
I've been down 6 years.
And how much more time you got?
I have 2 more years. Really, I can go to the halfway house any day right now. I've been approved to go to the halfway house. So I'm at the downhill. I'm down. It's almost over with.
Okay. And is this your first time incarcerated?
No, I'm 37. No, this is not my first time. But this time right here will be the last time. I just beat 4 counts of murder, 2 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of malice murder, thereby receiving stolen property, and 4 misdemeanors. Had it going to trial in Georgia. You don't know about Georgia. If you ain't got no money and you in the country towns in Georgia, excuse my language, your ass would get baptized. Like, this was going on down here in Georgia. Don't come to Georgia playing around unless you really trying to just live and change your life. Georgia
Yeah.
is not, it's not all what it is, you know. Like Atlanta, you know, like the metropolitan, the cities, it look good. That shit is nice, man.
Yeah. I heard Augusto. I know some people at Augusto, Georgia, and they
Augusta.
said it. Yeah,
Augusta.
they said it's bad out there.
Yeah, it is. Uh, I mean, life is however you take it. But you know, as these time of days, I don't know, you know, like it's crazy.
Do you have
Like
children, sir?
I have two children. I have a 19-year-old daughter and I have a 17-year-old son.
Wow, so that's hard. Being inside.
Yeah, of course. Like I say, I beat 4 counts of murder with a public defender. And like, you know, they're like, God, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Like, you know, they're like, and they still drug me. They still dragging me. Like, listen, I beat 4 counts of murder and a theft by receiving stolen property. Okay, I got found guilty on fleeing and attempting to lewd and 4 misdemeanors.
Wow.
Misdemeanors like driving without a license, failure to maintain lane, reckless driving, not reporting hit and run. You know how much time them people gave me? Them people gave me 8 years
Yeah.
and want me to pull every day of it. Like no parole, no nothing. Like this is what's going on. Like just because
Wow.
just because I won trial.
Wow. That's terrible. It's like they pick who they want to have a fair trial, and they say money is the root of all evil, but people pay their way inside, outside, and it's like everyone should have a fair trial. That's what we're all God's children. We
Welcome
all
to the South.
deserve a fair.
Welcome to the South. From Georgia, ain't no such thing as fair trial. Like, and like, once again, in certain country towns down here, ain't no such thing. Like, you're guilty. Not to prove innocent, but you're guilty. And we're gonna keep saying you guilty until we get a guilty plea out to you.
Now,
If you sign a plea,
I'm
if you sign a plea,
sorry.
if you sign a plea, if they when they tell you, well, when the lawyers tell you that they can't beat it, you're gonna lose trial, you sign a plea, you still you admitting guilt. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
long as they get a conviction rate down here, that's the only thing they care about. There's no, you know, if you take it to trial and you mess up them good paying hours out where the good paying, tax paying people money that some of these country towns don't have, they'll make an example out of you if you found and they find you guilty.
Now, I have a question. Are you is Georgia a license to carry state or no?
No.
No.
Hell no.
You know what's crazy though, because you know,
Yeah.
Oh, is you licensed?
yeah, like
Yeah, you licensed.
license to carry. Is Georgia one of those states that you
Yeah.
need a license to
It
carry?
is. Yeah, it's licensed to carry, but it's a lot of loopholes down here in Georgia with that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't. Yeah.
I just don't understand that. You know, the you know, with the law with the license to carry and not license to carry, it's like everywhere should be the same. Like the state I live in, I'm from Boston, and you need a license to carry, but you have to go through to get a license to carry. You have to take a test, you have to do a class, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. But then you have to go to the mayor, and you have to still get approved by the mayor. So it feels like it's just a money thing that you're just dishing out. You have to pay for the class, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for this, and it's like I I did the class. I took the you know, the certification to get my license to carry. But then the mayor doesn't approve certain applications. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just a money game. So I took that class, wasted my whole Saturday, and I still can't get my license to carry.
But picture this, I'm in the Georgia State Penitentiary, right, where there's shorter staff. Basically, we run the chain gang. Like, so when you speak of license to carry, right, it's crazy how you say that. You got to be licensed to carry. You ain't no license to carry, like, you got to have it. It goes up any given time. Like, it always goes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. And we are short of staff. Like, staff don't come in, check on you. If you locked in a room, like, for instance, I was just locked in the room last night for numerous hours, me and a couple of my homies. Like, we was 3, 4 deep in the room, locked in for like, what, 7, 8 hours last night. We didn't come, didn't get the police didn't come until trays.
That was this morning.
That was this morning. And guess what? We didn't get trays because we are locked in the room. Like, if something happened, it's on us. Like right now, I can take you out here and I can get one of these dudes to pop this door. I can both the front doors. I can go out here and walk on the wall. I can go in another dorm. Nighttime, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It's constant, like, but it's sweet, but it's scary sweet because anything can happen. Like, you lose your life, like, just quick. You know what I'm saying? Just quick as it. How sweet it is, it turns into a nightmare too. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy. You know, I heard Bikers Island in New York. I heard that their prison is all messed up. Like the CEOs don't feed them. They don't do nothing. In half of the doors don't even close. So your safety's at risk.
this is the key to open the door. Like, hold on. I just want to, yeah. Show real quick. See the door locked, right?
See, the door's locked.
Okay.
That's how we part the door.
Oh shit.
Welcome to out there.
Welcome to it. Yeah. Like, and guess what? It's necessary that you keep your door locked. Keep your door locked. And even then, they still ain't sick. Cause guess what? Same way you can pop it in the inside, I can slide on the outside and pop it in too. Ain't nothing safe on here. Like, you can go to the whole.
And that makes me feel bad for you guys because it's like your safety's supposed to be safe inside, you know, and it's like, hell no, you're not safe anywhere.
Listen, this prison is so messed up. Like, it's so messed up and it's so short of staff. Like, I gotta keep it going. We was inhaling shit water for a weekend, locked down in the room. Like literally like the pipes, like pushing water. It's shit water coming from under the toilet. Imagine being locked down with latches, with bolts on the door, and you cannot get out. And guess what? Mine now, I said, it's short on staff, and they don't come but every 6 to 8 hours to check on them. You have older people in wheelchairs in here. The whole day room floor is shit water. It's shit water in your room. I'm talking about, like, you can't even get out the room. And when they come past that tray, guess what? You got to eat food in the room with shit water. Feces everywhere. Like, and once again, you were locked behind the door of the boat. If one of these older people fall out, have seizures or anything, God, it's over with. Like, you gonna die because you short staff. Like, that's what's going on. That's you know, like, and like us doing this interview right now, for instance, like, we at risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we at risk because we're exposing, you know what I'm saying, who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell, right now, you never know how many viewers are following or how many people are looking. And guess what they'll do? Right now, they'll report somebody, or like somebody on live will report us. And get what them people down here, lock our ass down, we going to the tier. That's it, shit. we might be going. I might be maxing out from the goddamn tip. 2 years, but you know, like I don't give a fuck because like this is what it is. Like y'all need to hear this. Like Georgia, this shit is dangerous. You come to prison, man, like it is dangerous. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's no support unless you got love. There's no support. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the young man said before. You understand why it's real, why a brother or somebody would stab you in your neck for 36, 35 cents stamp.
Wow, that's
soup,
crazy.
or 35-cent soup. A ramen noodle. Man, give your life so for a ramen noodle, anything, you know what I'm saying? Petty. You know what I'm saying? Like, which y'all might consider petty. A man that's got 6 life sentences plus 50, you know, to him it's everything.
Wow.
And then the thing about it, like here's the thing. As the song say, like people forget about you when your bed is long. Like people have a tendency to like, you know, like I mean we understand life goes on. I mean, you know, time don't wait on nobody. But think about you was still a human before you left. And you were still human now, but people forget about you. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like
Yeah, definitely. You're kicking knowledge. You're telling the you know, some knowledge to people that, you know, might be going through something right now that need to hear this because, you know, inside the door is supposed to lock, and that's not the only prison I heard of that. Rikers Island in New York, I heard is very unsafe. So if you know anyone in there that, you know, they're always getting it in, and now this prison right here, you know, it should be, they got to hire staff. You know, I understand COVID happened, is gone, but you know, they got to start hiring people. Maybe make the law enforcement come and you know, be, you know, like a CEO, make it part of their job title or something, because that's not fair to you guys. You need to eat, you need to survive, and you know, you need life.
and listen, once again, like I told you, the inmates run this. Like when they call call 9 out of 10, guess what's going on? Who is telling you? Hey, they say E1, E2, child call. It's not the officers, it's the inmates. We're shorter staff. Like if some break out or war break out, it's on us. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's on us to somebody be a thing and be like, you know what? Hey man, grab your brothers, y'all grab your, you know what I'm saying, and break it up. You know what I'm saying? Cause if we don't, somebody gonna die. People gonna die. And you know what I'm saying? Like it get
Wow.
ugly.
You know,
And once again, like, and I say that because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm a gamer. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I am what I am. You know what I'm saying. Like I don't deny what I am, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm a grown man. I'm a changed man. You feel me? Like I'm rehabilitated. You know, so you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. Like for the people that are gangbangers, you know what I'm saying. They already know what's going on. Like you know what I'm saying. But it's on us to stick together in here. Because that's all we got.
yes. Well, you stay strong, and you know, don't ever give up. You know, I wish they. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Like from the prison system up north where you all at, it's different. Like the people that the inmates they work, they pay them, you know, so they get so much. Down here in Georgia, like that ain't even heard of.
Yeah.
That ain't even heard of. Like you know, what I'm saying, like they have other prisons where they call county counts. You might see inmates on the side of the road working, like busting their ass, working for the city, doing the city job. You know what they get? A pack out. A pack out. It's a peanut butter sandwich and a damn bologna sandwich and a damn a bag of chips and 4 cookies and a damn milk.
Wow.
And listen, that's on a hot ass from a hot ass day, every day from Monday through Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You know, I feel like all the jails straight across the world should be all the same. United States, all the same. Other countries, we got Africa in the building. Salute, definitely. We got Africa on here tuning in. You know, I feel like, you know, let the inmates work. If the inmates can work, let them work. Get a little income so when they come home, they have something that they can, you know, get on their feet. I know it's not much, but it's something that you could be proud of that you guys worked for. And, you know, that little change can help you guys. And how do you survive to get caught? The word on my mind. I got so much I want to say to you guys, but I'm trying to be like discreet. Um,
you gotta say
when
it.
they come around with the
Hey, one thing about it, we ain't got no filter in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. It's no filter. You know what I'm saying? Like you, whatever you gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, like, this is real. Like, this is what this right now. We inside of a world and another world, trapped behind the fence, behind the
yeah,
wall too.
that's unconstitutional. Someone said
Yeah,
unconstitutional. That's it is.
listen, listen. They got 3-man cells, 3 beds in one little room. Imagine that. Like, and guess what? Georgia prison system know it's a fine, but here's the catch: they rather pay the fine because they make more money housing us.
Wow,
You see what I'm
it's sad.
saying? Yeah, like they make more money housing us. So the fine that they get because they know it's against, they know it's a violation. They don't mind paying the fine. They don't mind.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys are going through that, and I know, it's hard. You know, people need to realize, you know, what is going on inside is different from outside, socially and not. And I was shocked you guys had a phone because not all the prisons have phones. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like for you to have it, there was a reason for you to come on my show because I was going through the timeline and I seen you guys the other day working out. And I salute to you guys because out here they don't have not all the jails have for you to work out. So I know that
Yeah.
you guys would probably want to have.
Hold on. Work out. Like, we don't have no gym like up north, like how they be out on the yard pumping iron and all that. We ain't got none of that going on down here.
No, I
Like, we
know
meet
I
up.
seen you guys. You had the bags. You had the bags
Yeah.
when you were
We do
working
that
out.
shit ourselves though. They'll come and get that shit.
They'll come take them bags because they don't want to see us. They don't want to see us bigger than them. They feel intimidated by us. Like, you know, like I told you, you're a shorter staff, so they feel intimidated by us. Like it's on us. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you once again, I keep it with me. Like, I go to the shower with it. I go eat with it. Like, I be online for inspection with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Even while the people
yeah, even when the warden them in this mother, like,
they don't care about
you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep it with me. If you
Yeah.
go down, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna save me. You know what I'm saying? Only God gonna save me, and me swinging this motherfucker gonna save me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, survival's the fittest. So I don't judge nobody. You know, survival, and they're not caring inside to, you know, help you guys. So that's crazy. I'm sorry you have to live like that. And you know, I'm praying for you guys. Don't think I'm not. I
thank you.
definitely
Just
will.
always.
And anytime you guys want to interview, I got you. Just inbox me, Jackie Brown with 2 C's, and I'll definitely get you on. You know, this is crazy what I'm hearing, seeing. It just, this is really hard, and I can't imagine you guys
She said
not knowing when you're
mental,
gonna be able to
she said mental toughness.
get out of you.
Yeah, this is what they do. They design to try to break us. Like, we not mentally broken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of us might be, but I'm not mentally broken. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay down and pray. You know what I'm saying? All praise God. You know what I'm saying? The Most High. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep moving. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we are in here and we go through it, but some, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the best record, like, we still got kids out there. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us hustle. You know what I'm saying? No matter if, you know, you like, If you work in the kitchen, you still ain't coming out the kitchen with goddamn a case full of meat or anything, you know what I'm saying? Sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, some people sell food on a brick, pies, cupcakes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people sell weed, some people sell cigarettes, some people sell K2, you know, some people scam, some people, you know, some people rob. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, you know, it's just,
And if they're short-handed, they should let the inmates work. Like, that's what I don't understand. They can work in the kitchen. They can work at doing the laundry. They have different, if they're so short-handed of the CEOs, they need to let the inmates work. Let them do that. So
once again, you have inmates working in the kitchen. You have inmates working in laundry. You have inmates working up there in medical. You know what I'm saying? You know, have inmates being the security guard too. You know what I'm saying? You had a police security guard inmates.
They let you in and let you out. They got the key too.
Yeah, well, you know, they'll one point you out on camera too when it go down, like, oh yeah, that's him, bring his name down. I don't like him, you know, they have that all going on, but like I said, once again, like, you're not getting paid for it. Like, this is what they feel like is paying. You get out to come out from being locked down in this dorm all day.
wow.
Just to get a breath. Yeah, that's the payment plan. Like, you know, like some of these license plates that the everyday people like you all ride around with, they get made down here in Georgia. The prisons make the license plate. Like the food, we got forms and all that. Like the the inmates go, you know, get that. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't getting paid for that. Like once again, like imagine in the county camps, like it's 20 people to 12 people out there on detail. You out in the hot ass sun from 7 o'clock that morning until 4 o'clock. And you know, the sun reaches peaking point like what, 12 noon, you know what I'm saying? Like noon. And it's scorching hot. You out here on the side of the damn road. It's no trees. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no but a cooler full of water. And you out here busting your ass. And detail officers telling you that if you don't work, your ass will get locked down. We'll write you up, lock you up.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you telling us your side, and you know, I'll be praying for you. Is there any shout out you would like to give to anybody?
Shout out to the world, man. I'm just thankful. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like prayers is all I need. You know what I'm saying? I just needed an opportunity. You know, God felt my pain. I made it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the only thing I can tell the people out there, like, the younger brothers, like, hey, man, this ain't what's going on, man. And once again, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? I never deny, you know what I'm saying, I'll be in the game. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a changed man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm 37 years old. I've been locked for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost lost my life. Like, I remember once, I remember what you had said about your brother. Like, you had no evidence on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? No evidence, no nothing, just a hearsay.
I'm sorry
Hearsay.
you're going through that, and you know, I'm glad I got to meet you, and thank you for telling me your story. And I hope things get better. And I'm going to be praying, and I hope, you know, maybe we can make some changes with the laws. Anyone that has that connect, you know, for the prisoners. That's not fair. And I'm sorry, like, it's bad enough you have to, like I said, fight for your life, and now worrying about doors opening, someone coming to check on your food, all that. Nutrition is the number one. You know, food should be number one. And I'm sorry that you guys aren't getting the proper care.
Safety is the main thing. Like, you know, like as and down here in Georgia, they in prison they have like what it is, VOS or OP. Yeah, like,
and they at the county kind of got CCI.
You know what I'm saying? Like the policy states, like, you know what I'm saying, I was supposed to come around, do rounds like every 15 minutes. They don't even go by that. They say it's every 15 minutes. Think about it. These people don't even count down here. So if one of us, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, if one of us choose to escape and get a chance to get that thing, like, shit, you might be you might be gone for a week before they even know you that you gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't count. They don't do none of that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's you know like it's sweet, but it's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like once
Stay
again, it's on
prayed
back.
up. Definitely stay prayed up. You know, God got you. Don't think he didn't. He doesn't. And a lot of people give up on God because they're going through something bad. And I tell people, I say, you know, don't give up on God, because God, he's number one, and you know, you got to believe in him to help everybody.
You're right. Cause guess what? And I'm a firm believer. Like once I first got locked up, I had a chip on my shoulder. I was walking around with a black cloud. Like I was 31 years old, convicted of 4 counts of murder, 2 counts of malice murder, 2 counts of felony murder, for one person. For one person. For one person. Not 4 people died. 1 person died. Yeah. And I was nowhere near on the scene. No DNA. No nothing. Like just a hearsay. Just you know, just a hearsay.
Wow.
A preliminary hearing, you would think down here in Georgia, like if they ain't got no evidence to let you go, they, you know what I'm saying, they should throw it out. Don't people postpone that and lock my ass up, you know what I mean? I came down the road for a parole violation.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and guess what? Oh yeah, like, and another thing about Georgia, they just say like technicalities, like violation of probation, as in a dirty urine. No people send you back to prison for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like not paying your fine on time, like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get into a contact with the police, that's violation with probation.
It's just like you get pulled over for a seatbelt ticket.
Seatbelt ticket violation. That technicality. Like you coming back to prison like anything. You know, like I say, like I done maxed out my felony. I don't really don't even supposed to be in here because guess what? Like I'm doing misdemeanor time. If I'm doing misdemeanor time, I should do it in the county jail. I should not be in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 months consecutive, 6 months consecutive, 12 months consecutive, 12 months consecutive on misdemeanors. All of it is a traffic violation, traffic citation really. And they
Right.
want me to pull all that to the door. Like people with recidivism and everything, with the recidivism act now, just because I won trial. Just
That's
because they
crazy.
didn't want to see me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts.
So,
That's crazy. That's terrible.
so
That's crazy. I'm
my
so
advice
sorry.
to the young people that are watching, or to the people that, man, just think about it, man. It ain't even worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be honest, like, I was on some foolishness, you know what I'm saying? And got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, got caught up. Like, how long y'all been doing that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, had nothing to do with me. No, nothing, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, being honest, like, I crashed the car and, you know what I'm saying? I was on a high speed chase. You know what I'm saying? I crashed the car. I crashed into windows. I was in the car by myself. I was in the victim's car. I had to get on stage. I had to get on the stand and tell these people, like, listen, because they didn't have me on camera jumping out no car, nothing that wins and nothing. I had my hoodie, half a blunt, all this DNA in the car. Guess what? It didn't come back mine. I'm the only person in the car. I ain't had to tell on myself, but I had to get on the stand and do tell on myself, just to let them know, like, yeah, this is where I was at doing the scene, doing this. I wasn't over here when it was going on. My life, you know, and like, I remember what you said about your brother, like with the plea, because of my rap sheet, my rap sheet. With the public defender gave me the paper, I got it down in my room. I got all my paperwork. The man told me, he said, the DA has no plea on the table. The less, if you get found guilty, the less you're going to receive is a life sentence. If you plea out guilty, the less you're going to get a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I was at a point where, because of my case, like, they were trying to give me the death penalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, they didn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Georgia don't really too much seek the death penalty, but that's what they were, you know what I'm saying? Like I got it in black and white. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing in my heart, like, yeah, I know I ain't did this. And once again, like the young brother said, they try to make you plea out just so they can, you know what I'm saying, so they can get you. But I'm a man, so I'm like, I'd rather die fighting than let y'all sit here and just take my life away from me. Like,
Wow.
and you know what I'm saying, God knows my heart, so you know what I'm saying, like, he helped me got through. But still, like, I've been gone 6 years. Like, if they want to hit me with recidivism, I could have been paroled out. I could have been went home. I won a whole trial, fair and square, public defender, no paid lawyer, no help, no nothing. 7 people got on the stand against me. 7. Even woman I was sleeping next to every day. I was taking care of a woman that I was sleeping next to. She was pregnant now. I was taking care of, you know, like I was working, I was going to parole class, you know what I'm saying? I was working, going to parole class, and I was working at little old Subway, me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was selling dope. I started back selling dope. And just by me trying to want to try to change or try to provide, just by selling dope, cost me my life. Almost cost me my life. And guess what? Like, the woman that I'm sleeping beside every night, she just heard my name came up. And she was the same person on the stand in trial. Like, and she was pregnant. And she was pregnant. Same woman that's pregnant was on the stand, like, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? They hadn't threatened her, told her they were gonna take care of both of her kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? So, like, to anybody that's out there that's doing something, like, this ain't worth it, especially in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing worth it gonna come out good, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, like, how many times you say, like, well, last time I got locked up, it was because I wasn't focused or I was slipping or I ain't do this right. So this time, if I can do this, man, that's insanity. Like, don't trick yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to tell you, bro, like, this is not what's going on. This is not what's going on. Going to a shower, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some counts, like, this is not no level 5 count right here. This is like a medium. This is a medium. But I done been in the level 5 to closed security. Like, don't close security count, it's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once again, like I told you, just because I am tagged the game number, like, if a war pop off at another prison around another prison, and then it might be like, you might get a memo like, Bloods and GDs are beef. Bloods, you know, the Bloods and GDs are beef. It's war. It might pop anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what goes on down here in Chain Gang. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no safety. There's no safety down here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the only safety we got is God and, you know what I'm saying, your knife. You know what I'm saying? And to the ones that, to the brothers that's out there, if you are not built like that, I advise you, please, when you get to jail, like, it's no guns. You know what I'm saying? There's no guns in Chain Gang, man. There's no, you know what I'm saying? It's straight knife fights and, you know what I'm saying, all kind of, there's no guns. So if you're not built like that, don't come, because they'll store you, they'll time people up. You know, some, you know, God forbid, some get raped, you know, like, some kill themselves, suicide, you know what I'm saying? Some, you know, the officers kill them. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say what they don't want to say. Officers kill them and make it seem like, you know, make it seem like they, yeah. All that happened down here in Georgia. Like, you know, just going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the ones that not built like that, to the younger brothers that are watching, or the younger sisters, like, this ain't what's going on, man. Like, 24 hours locked down, 23 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you forgot about, like, you get 5 years, 6, 7, 8 years and stuff like that, man. To people forget about it. People, yeah,
Wow.
people forget about it. Appreciate it, Miss
Send
King.
your she said, send your address so I'll be a pen pal.
They need the support like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just blessed 'cause like I say, I'm down here now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been out there 6 years. It's like I said, I've been approved to go to the halfway house. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can leave anyway, any day.
You're an OG. Salute to you, OG. Definitely. Keep on staying strong. You know, never give up. And you're a mentor for the younger ones that are in there. That, you know, you might not see it like that, but they're definitely looking up to you as an OG. So much respect. And I'm sorry you're going through that.
He can tell you. He can tell you like the brothers them are praying. Even them they praying right now. So that's the only reason why I'm still in front of the camera because they're praying right now. Like. I really am the laid back one. You feel me? Like, I don't be in front of the camera doing all this, that, third, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the laid back one. And I'm the older one. I'm older than them. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the one that's out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying, I'm entertaining y'all until they come back. I'm gonna put mine on here.
All right, cool.
And that's my Facebook name in the comments. And then he finna add his.
Yeah, so you go get in here and start talking.
We live in the jails, live on the Iccy Show right now with everyone. Thank you. Salute everyone tuning in today. This is exclusive interview live in the prisons. You know, seeing it live right now on the Iccy Show. I told you we do exclusive stuff right here on the show. And, you know, everyone deserves to get a chance to talk on what they have to say. And, you know, this is facts, what they're dealing with right now. And it's not a good living situation at all. And I'm sorry you guys are going through that. You know, I'm gonna be praying for you guys. You know, I'm not just saying that. I always give the jails a shout out on the Iccy Show. I always say free the jails, LOE baby. Loyalty over everything is a must. That's a family style, and it's, you know, people don't realize that. And I appreciate all of you. We're waiting for Abraham to come back in.
Yeah, they still praying. They on their way back.
They finna come back.
He's coming, you said?
Yes, man. They finna come.
Okay. I appreciate you all, definitely.
When we go live,
it's crazy.
And sometimes when we go live, this is what we do. We ask questions too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, the last time we went live for Ibrahim's birthday, we had got drunk. We had got turned up, but we asked the question like, like you know what I'm saying? Like, we still, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta keep smiling though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even from a brother, from a person that has a life without parole to 30 to 40 years, you got to keep smiling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't smiling, or if you are not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no positive vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what's going on. Like, once again, I used to be, when I first got locked up, I was a walking black cloud. Like, I was doing the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done stabbed people, you know what I'm saying? I done robbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't on no bully, it just, I had a chip on my shoulder. Like, I was mentally fucked up. Like, think about it. Like, your life is in the hands of people that don't know the law. They're everyday human like you, and guess what? Their side of the story, they think is best what's gonna dictate your life. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I was fucked up. I was mentally messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, you know what I'm saying? I woke, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time I did something, like, it's like I might go to the gambling game, and I might just got $40 from my dad. God bless his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he telling me, like, Young G, man, go on out there, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, buy you some weed or something, man, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Go chill, whatever. And I might just go out there and skin, and guess what? Like, it's so much on my mind, on my heart, like, I might lose the same $40 just, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? That's what I call a good day. Because it's just, like, I ain't not thinking about these pending charges that I got to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not conscious of what's going on at the time. You know, that's what I was doing. Like, I had the black cloud on me. Like, everything started happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won trial. I'm thankful. I lost my best friend. I lost my dad. I lost my uncle. I lost my day one. The last person that I seen, my homeboy, when I left my house that day, before I went to report. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost an eye. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that back. You know, you cannot get that back. Yeah, I told you,
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, what's up? What's
Go
up?
ahead. All
Hey,
right,
how you
welcome to the
doing?
Iccy Show. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I appreciate you taking the time coming on here and let them know your name and how long you're doing.
My name Ibrahim. I've been locked up in Georgia for 10 years so far. I got a 22-15 for robbery by force. And then back in 2017, I caught a 7-year sentence again for selling drugs in prison. I got 6 kids. I'm from Tennessee. I ain't from Georgia. So it's really, you know, when I first got here, it was really hard on me. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a name for myself. Let people know this shit ain't sweet. Like my time was easy until I got here at this camp. I got here at this camp, I got stabbed about some bullshit I ain't know nothing about. I just was in the bed, I was asleep, niggas snuck up on me, stabbed me, took my phone, took everything I had to start all back over. But through the grace of Allah, He blessed me. I started all back over. I'm actually doing better than what I was doing. So, you know, so I try to show these guys, you know, they hang around me every day. So I try to keep a positive vibe around them. Try to show them, even though I go through shit, I don't show it or I don't take it out on them. So I try to be a light to them, show them, man, look, man, we in this shit, but guess what? They don't got nothing. They really don't got nothing but our body. They don't got our mind. So we still able to do what we want to do, how you want to do it. So, you know, I just try to keep a positive vibe and try to stay positive, try to lift them up. That's why I let them get on live. I try to let the people know, like, look, man, you might not see us every day, you might not be able to talk to us, but we still living in here. We still survive, even though it's hard. Cause we don't have nothing in here. Really, we ain't got no resource or nothing. Shit, the only thing our resource is this phone. And shit, they be coming by like, I probably like 2 times out of a year. They shake down. That's what they shake down for, looking for phone. And the prices for this phone here I say this phone cost me $3,000. Yeah, the prices for the 25 and up, man. Like an iPhone, if you had an iPhone, you probably pay like $10,000 for it. No matter what number it is. Like, I wish damn would have fans on me. But yeah, man, everything here high, man.
Wow. What is the best advice you could give somebody that's
the best advice I can give somebody, man, like stay positive, man. Even if you're going through some life always gonna be a struggle. Even like it said in the Quran and the Bible, man, shit. Allah said, man, ain't nothing gonna be easy for nobody. Like you just gotta make the best of it. You gotta learn how to adapt to your environment. Learn how to do something positive for yourself. Even if you're out there selling drugs, learn how to just say fuck the drug, bro. You ain't gotta do that shit. Cause look at me. I supposed to been at home in 2019, but I caught a drug charge in 2017, so I'm still here. But shit, I had to do what I had to do. But man, you on the street, you got more opportunity, man. You can goddamn go out there and get you a job, go out there. You can pull it, man, fuck. Everybody might be laughing to my man. This nigga work at McDonald's. Okay, you got a job though. Just save that shit up. You got a job, bro. You ain't got to worry about going out here worrying about his Pookie gonna shoot you or nothing because you got them sold some bad dope. You ain't got to worry about that shit. Just let that shit go. The street life, man, that shit ain't what it's supposed to do. It ain't what it used to be anyway. Cause when I used to come up, man, shit, you can sell drugs, You might get caught, or a nigga might rob you. You ain't got to worry about it now. If the nigga rob you, the shit, the motherfucking drug dealer telling on your motherfucking ass, he gonna get your ass locked up. Just cause you rob him for his drugs. Come on, man. Like, man, it can't eat, man. That shit, that street life ain't what it is, man. That ain't what we need, man. Cause like the society coming up now, bro, it's really our fault. It's really 80 babies' fault. Cause they was watching us. Then the 90 babies, they watching us, and we were just trying to try to make it feel like everything was all good. Like, shit, this what you do. This what you do. Now it got to the point, man, no kids, they don't expect old folks no more. Shit, they'll shoot your ass, or they'll beat your ass. They'll call you old enough to be their granddad. They trying to fight you. Yeah, man, like, you can't, nah, man. That ain't the way to live, man. That ain't the way to go. If you don't want to be behind them walls, straighten that shit up, tighten up, man. Just tighten up.
Facts, big facts.
That you don't want to be hustling, selling.
Yeah, you don't want to be selling no paper, man. Look, you gotta sell this paper, man. You got folks in here smoking this paper, man.
K2.
That K2 shit, smoking that paper, man. That shit make you a lot of money though. Don't get me wrong, but shit, it ain't worth the hustle, bro. It ain't worth, cause you get messed up in the thing. Once these folks got you in the system, they got you in the system. Like for me, when I first got locked up for my robbery, it was armed robbery at first. The nigga tried to rob me. All I did, it took his pistol and beat his ass. Yeah, he went to the hospital. He stayed in the hospital for a couple months. But shit, guess what? I protected myself. But they ain't look at it like that. Cause he come over there talking about his car missing, his goddamn clothes shit missing. He come out his little coma or whatever, everything missing. But guess what? I don't know where none of that shit at, cause I ain't take that shit. They went 2 doors down to the next apartment. They had all the man shit. Guess what? Them niggas free, cause them niggas told them that they saw me with the man gun. They go home and did shit. It made it even worse, cause they looked at me like shit. I ain't have no feelings when I come to Georgia. Shit, now I got 3 of them motherfuckers. I got 3 feelings. I gotta go home and tell. It's gonna be hard for a nigga to get a job. So then you like, shit, I gotta go out here and do what I do best. This all I know is hustle, man. So shit, that's why I do what I gotta do in here to survive. So I want, when I get out there, I ain't gotta hustle. I have a little money to play with. I be able to go to school, do what I want to do, or give me a job and just sit back and chill. Even though I still have my little side money from her, trying to make the best of the thing, man. Then I try to take care of my kids too. Even though, yeah, I say to myself, I can't blame myself. In a way, sometimes I do though, because I feel like shit, I could have just walked away from the shit, but then I would have walked away, I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, that's what
my
I was gonna
kid probably
say.
without a daddy, and they be like, "Damn, where my dad at?" Cause I got 2 kids, ain't never even saw me, cause I've been locked up the whole time. When I little street, my kids got them. My oldest son was 9. That nigga 18 now, about to be 19, and they ain't saw me in so long. They only time they see me is on FaceTime or when I'm doing this shit or when I'm trying to call them. Hey, this shit about to die. The phone about to die.
All right, let them know. Again, give your shout outs, anything you want to before it dies.
Man, I just like to give a shout out to my mama and my family, man, just for being here, and my friends. I do got to be here, man, cause I know without y'all, man, I've been said fuck this shit, cause then I feel like I ain't got shit to come home to. But I love y'all, all right?
Definitely. Much love and respect to all you. I appreciate you all coming on the Iccy Show today. Any of you guys want another interview, just inbox me. And I'll be glad to oh yeah, the phone died. I could see. Peace, everyone. We're live right now. All right, so their phone died, so we're gonna end this interview. It's your girl G Girl. I appreciate everyone that tuned in to the Iccy Show tonight. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I.E. Brown. We are international, baby. We just did live jails. It's your girl G Girl. You know how we're doing it. So icy, so icy. It's not about the interview is about what is actually going on inside. This is important, and people don't realize, like these guys just told you from their own self that make a change. If you can make that change, make that change. Your children are the ones that are going to suffer at the end of the day. So much love and respect to all the inmates, international and local. We were live. We had Africa on here, so salute. Much love and respect to everybody. Never give up. If you can make a change for a positive, do it. Positive is the key. Switch the negative to a positive key, and things will get better for you. I promise. I've been through hell and hell water, and there's been times I felt like giving up. But always know you got to keep people real as you inside your circle. None, and things will be okay. And always believe in God. Much love, respect, Miss Dawn King. Definitely, definitely. Let's go. Definitely. Salute to everyone on here, John, everybody. Much love, Juju. Peace, 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 everybody. So stay connected to your loved ones, no matter what the situation is. If you can go see your loved ones inside jail, go visit them. Write that kite. If you say you're gonna write that kite, write it. They're looking for it. They appreciate it. They're thankful. God bless everyone. K-Moth, let's go. LOE, baby. Peace, peace. Much love, respect. Have a great day. Tune in at 6 p.m. tonight on the Iccy Show. Happy holidays to everybody.